Hi guys, I'm here at Fabi of Rome in Weathersfield, Connecticut with the owner Vincent and our beautiful model Kathy. And Vincent is going to explain everything that we are going to do today.
Thank you, Lisa. So today, Kathy is one of our clients. She's been here for the past probably 2 or 3 years, I want to say. And Kathy was experiencing some hair loss. That's when she came in, and she thought, I think I'm going to need a wig when she came in for the consultation. So after I saw her hair, we kind of decided that a wig was not necessary for her. She was not at the point that she needed a wig on a full-time basis. So we decided on some kind of topper that is going to volumize the top of her head and also integrate with the sides. And we were able to be very successful, and this is her third topper that she's coming in for. So she's very excited. She will not leave home without it, right, Kathy?
You're right.
Yeah, so how you feel when you came in? Did you think that the wig was the only solution for you?
Yes, I did, because it was just so thin and I was so depressed I didn't even want to go out. And when you came in and you showed me the different pieces and I didn't have to wear a full wig, I just could clip it on. It was just like putting my contacts in. It was the same thing, just putting the thing and clipping it in and going to work. So,
That's so great.
I don't leave home without it.
That's great. So, because I remember that you were a little apprehensive. It says, Vincent, how am I going to style this? How am I going to put it on and off? And I remember telling you, Kathy, I just want you to go home and just try to put it on and take it off. Put it on and take it off. That is the only thing I want you to do for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll worry about the style. And that was a little less overwhelming, correct?
And
Right.
was it easy?
It was
Once
easier.
you
I
got
was
there?
afraid it was gonna blow off in the wind.
Oh, okay.
And he says, no, it's not gonna go anywhere. So I was a little afraid to go out when it was windy and stuff, but it's not going anywhere.
So
It
it's
stays on.
not, that's been your experience, it
Right.
doesn't go anywhere.
No, it stays. It stays, and then washing it, I was a little nervous about washing it, but Vincent showed me how to do that too, and style it.
And that's what we do with our clients. We try to make sure, Lisa, that when a client comes in, that they go home with the least amount of overwhelming thoughts.
Yeah,
We want to
yeah.
start them simple. Just put it on, taking it off, and then we talk about it in a couple of weeks. We want to see them again here.
Yeah.
We can, by that time, she knows what she really wants to change about in regards to style.
Right,
She has
right.
the question that need to be answered at that time, because some of them she probably figure out on her own.
Right.
But at that time, she might want to have some more information, and that's
Right.
what we kind of try to transition the client from the very first appointment to the mid appointments, which we call about a couple of weeks into wearing the system.
Okay.
Now, one thing I want to mention to people, a lot of questions have come along, and I think that was one of your many questions. A lot of clients ask those questions, and they come in because they go on the internet and they do a lot of research, and we understand the internet has a lot of information. And they get more confused than ever by thinking, what is fusion and what is clipping? What is a permanent attachment, semi-permanent attachment? What unit should I buy? So they're very overwhelmed because they're thinking in their mind that these units are all different. They're all different, and they want to make a good decision because it is an investment.
Yep.
It is expensive to buy something good, and they want to make sure that they don't buy the wrong thing. Remember when we
Right,
talked about
right.
that? And the simple answer was to Canada says, you know what, whatever you decide as far as regards to attachment methods, the same unit will be attached in all different ways. So you don't have to worry about, I made a mistake in buying this unit because I wanted a fusion and this is only a bonding, or this
Now,
is only a
what's the
clip-in.
difference in that?
So the difference between bonding, fusion, weaving, integration, and all those things is just some different methods of using basically the same 3 types of hair pieces. So there's 3 types. One is a skin type, one is a monofilament type, and one is a kind of a combination of cloth monofilament with big squares, large squares that you're able to put in your own hair in through.
Oh, okay.
Those are the ones that I least like. Just because client has a lot, I could do it and make it look beautiful, but when the client goes home, although it sounds exotic, I can integrate my own hair with this. At the end, they're going to be very disappointed because it shows part of the base.
Okay.
There is shifting happening, so the own hair goes back inside, so there's like a little gap. It's kind of too visible, and I remember telling you about that because you did ask me, and I said, that's something that I don't recommend.
Okay. So
Very
the
nice.
so you like either the clip-in or the glue?
So glue, a lady like this, if she has a little bit more extensive hair loss on top, and she says, Vincent, you know what, my personal lifestyle requires that I go to sleep with this.
Oh, okay.
Either maybe they're dating, or maybe they just want that privacy to be able to, maybe they travel with other professionals and maybe they share a room. And then,
Now, is this
there's a-
similar to the tape-in extensions, so it's easy for the glue to come in and out, it's not gonna damage what hair is there?
Correct. So, the glue that we use are non-toxic and what they call it always active. So it's not what they call a crystallization. It doesn't have a crystallization that occurred in previous type of glues back in the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
That if they got hard, they would kind of, they would just, if they come off, they'll be off.
Right, right.
So this is a constantly active glue that you can put a little blow dryer on it and stick it again.
Okay.
So if Kathy right now was a client that had maybe another 40% of hair loss, she's very, very thin on top as you can see here, but if she had 40% hair loss more than this, then I would recommend let's shave the top of the head. And especially if, let's say, she was diffusing. So if in this area here that she was very thin, there is no place for us to put clips.
Right.
It also will hurt her because she'll have the thin hair and it won't work. So then we recommend shaving that top of the head or doing what they call a perimeter shave, just the size
Okay.
of what we bonded. And then we take and we use this glue and we bond into what they call a semi-permanent wear because she does have to come back once a month to remove that bond
Okay.
and replace it. But because, and again, we use the same unit. So this unit here that we are going to work with Kathy is a unit that has a monofilament center, and I'm going to bring it up to the camera. As a monofilament center, it's got beautiful single strand attachment. Each individual hair grows on its, each individual hair, doesn't grow, but it just moves like natural hair growth. And also as what they call an area, it's a hard edge. We talked about that with wigs, and
Yeah.
this has the hard edge. And what it does is this allows us to do a perimeter bonding, see, right here. So we either can use the clips, as you see here, or we can put the glue right on the actual
On the same,
polyurethane.
the same piece?
Yeah, on the
Okay,
same unit.
Nice.
So the client doesn't have to be overwhelmed by making those decisions, which unit will work best for me, because this same unit can be altered to do any kind of attachments. For example, if Kathy says, you know what, I'm gonna go away on vacation, and I want this unit to stay on for the month, because I wanna swim and I wanna do this, so then I will go ahead and bond this unit on her scalp.
And then you can go
And
back to
then
the clips if you want?
and then reverse it. We'll remove these clips and then put them back again.
So I wanted to show you her idea of the hairstyle. Hopefully you can see this. I think this is going to look absolutely gorgeous on her. The little angled bob with the bangs. So this is what we are going to do today.
So the magic of these units here, so we get them long for the reason. One, we're going to make sure that the hair quality is the good quality, because if they're very short, we don't know which part of the hair the donor used. It could have been the bottom part of the hair that she cut off, could be the top part of the hair. So by having the hair a little longer, we kind of know that these hair are very good, healthy hair. That bob that she's going to be mimicking, it's a beautiful bob. I think it'll look good on her.
Oh,
It's,
gorgeous.
so we started already. So what we did a little preliminary with Kathy. We colored her hair, and then we just cut a little bit of dimension into her own hair in the back to make it mimic a little bit of a stack here.
Love that.
That is going to start, and it's going to give me a guideline to work on that. So we're going to move forward. I'm going to go in the other room and wet this unit, and then we're going to show you how we're going to put this unit on and get ready to cut it. Okay? I just got this nice and soaked and wet, and that's how I want it. I'm gonna open the clips right now, and we are going to place it, Kathy said, the way she usually plays her own hair. So I'm gonna turn around and maybe if they can see through the mirror, and we don't know, or maybe I'll do it this way. Let me see, I'll do it this way, okay? Okay, so this is the very, very front, this is the very, very back, and I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to kind of like see where I want to go with this. Okay. Here we go. I come forward. Kathy, you tell me where you want it, where you feel your base, because your base, you've been wearing it for a while, so the client right now knows exactly where she wants that base.
Right there.
Right there. So see how simple she did it? Keep going, Kathy. Show them how simple that is.
Can you explain how you're doing that? It kind of looks like you're grabbing a little bit of hair and just pushing down.
Pushing where it feels where I want it to be.
Okay.
I can
That
feel
was
where it
so
should
simple.
be. Yeah.
So this is, if you, it takes you a lot less time to put one of these units on your head than brushing your teeth. I swear to you,
Wow.
it
It's
gets
quick.
that simple. And now this unit is nice and stable for Kathy, and is ready to make that magical design that she's looking for. Okay, so look at this. So this is why you need, I can't emphasize anymore that you need a very, don't do this at home, you need a very skillful stylist to do this work. Okay? Because it's a lot of money to make mistakes. And here we go. So the first thing you're going to do is basically start from the back and begin to design the back part of it. That will be my foundation to move forward to the front with this style. Again, I already designed the lines that I was looking for towards with her own haircut, and we go from there. Okay, Kathy. In the end result, judging by that picture, you want it somewhere here, right? A little longer.
Maybe a little longer.
Okay, you're getting
If
daring.
it's too
I like
long,
it.
if it's-
Yeah, I like it.
If it's too long, we can go shorter. What do you think?
Yep. In the part, we're gonna make that part a little bit off the side here, right?
Right.
A little bit off. Okay, so we're gonna move this part over here. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just setting up all the perimeters where we're trying to do, so they'll be able to cut it to what I want and make sure that the blend is correct. I like to do what they call a little bit of a French part, so there is a little bit of crown area that I designed right here, and then the part is not a very long part, it's a little short part, because don't forget she's gonna be wearing bangs. I think I'm gonna put her bangs on right away so that she can see what we're doing, and she don't have to be bored underneath this design.
Now, Vincent, do you offer toppers that are specifically just for the bang area in the front?
We do, yeah, there is small areas, toppers, also there is small area, especially for people that they have frontal lobe alopecia. What we do, we offer a perimeter permanent bonding. We
Okay.
use an injected polyurethane base with human hair, and we just create like a second scalp, and it looks really, really great.
Wait, so explain that again?
So what we do with some of our patients that
I'm trying to picture.
experience frontal lobe alopecia, which is a hair loss that starts somewhere here.
Okay.
And so you have this kind of hair loss. But so they don't have any hair loss here, but they have very, very edgy front hair loss. And that's a very difficult place to place a kind of a clipping kind of
yes.
thing, because it doesn't look right. And plus people are going to be limited to a bang.
Yeah.
So what we do with those, we use a thin polyurethane base, which is like a gas permeable contact lens kind of material. It's a
Okay.
breathable material. There is injected human air onto that base, and then that base is going to have, we're going to use that bond glue that we talked about, non-toxic
Okay.
glue, and we're going to actually design the hairline that she wants and
Oh,
be able to
wow.
bond it, and it just takes color of her skin. Now they can swim, they can comb it anywhere they want.
And how long
So
does that last?
It lasted about 4 weeks,
Okay.
and then we just remove. I've had a lady that lasts 3 months.
Wow.
So it all depends, you know, how active different women are.
Now, is
Well,
that
it
for
goes-
men and
The part
women?
goes this way.
Or the other way?
Yeah, the other
Okay,
way.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it in the mirror and no, it goes the other way.
It goes the other way?
Yeah.
All right.
Is that for men and women? that
For,
model?
for men and women, yes. We do a lot of men with that, which is more extensive because men's hair loss is a little bit more aggressive. Okay, Kathy, so this is what, you know, you show me in a picture. So it's a graduated bob, as you can see right here. Put your head down a little bit, just down a little bit. So it's a nice graduated bob right here. That's what you wanted to do initially. And so that's what we did. We did exactly what she was looking for. Now, Kathy's used to short hair. So she says to me, she says, you know, maybe I like it. You know, I love the picture, I love what you did, but maybe I like to go back to the conventional cut that we had. Also, we suggested, again, Lisa and I were teaming up here with different kind of looks. And putting it behind the ear, that will be a nice option for her to do.
And didn't you say that you wear it behind your ear a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
do.
times?
Mhm.
So there's really a lot of different
So
ways.
that's a
to
nice
wear it.
option. And then the next option is going to be to bring it back down to the close to the cut that she's used to wear on a daily basis. Okay, so we're going to go ahead right now and just cut it down a little bit more and see
Yeah,
what it
she
looks
wanted
like.
to go short. Do you want to show the old one that she had?
Um,
What is that? So
yeah,
this
so
is the old one that she
This
had
is the
on.
old one, so it's a much
A lot
shorter
shorter.
cut, as you can see. So she just wanted to try something longer, and I think that looks
Let's
nice.
see how
but
much shorter that was.
yeah, so if she put that on, and you
That's
put
all
that
you
on,
had on before?
that's all she
So
had
it
on,
was,
and she
that's how
just
short it was before. Here,
Yeah.
turn to the side. That's how short it was before.
exactly.
And I think you were feeling more, now I've got them both hooked up in here. You were feeling more comfortable with it, shorter?
Little, yeah, maybe a little shorter layers. That's pretty. Very nice.
Okay,
It's beautiful.
and that's what she likes.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
You're all full of hair.
I know.
So, do you want to tell us anything about your experience or anything you think that anyone would benefit from?
If you're really nervous about your hair loss and you just don't know what to do, you have to call a professional like Vincent. Come in, listen to him. He'll give you all the options and you'll be so pleased. It was like a miracle for me. Very happy.
Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, it's just a question, just keep on doing the cut that the client feels comfortable with. That's what we try to achieve. I think Kathy looks and feels best
Beautiful.
with this look.
Thank
Makes
you.
it look very youthful, very young, and very comfortable, right?
And I
Kathy?
love that you tried something new. You tried to do a little bit longer, but you knew that you liked
The
short.
shorter.
Can we spin you around?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna show you the whole cut. Looks so beautiful. And she likes to wear it behind her ears.
Yeah,
I
that
love
very
it.
wedgy, and it looks really, really nice. I think it's a little bit longer than the other one.
Yeah, a little bit. I like it.
Beautiful.
I like it.
But very nice. I mean, nobody could tell that
No.
is a hair restoration. And
Not at all.
look forward to get that second unit done
Yes.
next time.
Another great job, Vincent.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you so
Lisa.
much.
Thank
And
you.
thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for being our beautiful model today. So I will link all of Vincent's information below in the description box. You can call if you want to talk to him or schedule an appointment, and his website will be down there as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys. See you next time.